The absolute best way to increase your club head speed and start hitting the ball farther in the shortest amount of time is to increase your lag and to release that lag to get a lot of club head speed. I got a great drill that's going to help you to build lag and actually use a scientific trick called the stretch shortening cycle to boost your club head speed. Let's go and get started. Whenever you're creating lag in the golf swing, you're retaining an angle to be released and to create speed. So let's imagine I'm coming into my downswing and I have some lag. I'm actually building lag as I'm starting my downswing. And now I have these angles built up between my forearm and the club shaft. And I'm going to be releasing that as I'm coming through contact. And when I get rid of these angles, that's what creates the speed, and that's what allows you to swing without a lot of muscular effort and to get huge amounts of distance. And the reason for this, or something that really adds on to this, is something called the stretch shortening cycle, which is how your muscles work. So if you can imagine your muscle fibers kind of wrapping together like this, as I stretch my muscles out, as soon as they're stretched to the near full extent, that's when they're most powerful, and that's when they can actually fire the fastest. So if you imagine, you know, the one that everybody uses and that you've probably heard before if you've heard about the stretch shortening cycle is, if I'm going to jump down like I'm going to grab a rebound in basketball, well, I'm going to stretch my legs, bend into the ground, and as soon as my legs are stretched, I'm going to immediately jump up. If I hold down here and keep this angle, I'm losing power. So I have to stretch the muscles. In the split second that they're fully stretched, I got to release the muscles right away. And if you've listened to my other lag videos, this is the reason that we don't want to set the club early. If I set the club early, I'm taking the muscles in both of my forearms and I'm stretching these muscles out right off the bat, and then I have to hold that into the downswing. You've probably heard that a lot before if you've listened to other people talk about lag. That's one of the worst things you can do in your golf swing. What we want to do is, on the takeaway, we're going to keep these muscles nice and relaxed in our forearm. And it's not going to be until the downswing that we stretch out the forearms, and then immediately, as soon as they're stretched, we're going to release those to get speed. And I have a quick video that's kind of a 1-2 punch, a half swing, that's going to help you to stretch the forearms and immediately fire that. And I'll walk you through it right now. So as we're going into the backswing, the first piece of this, I'm just going to take my hands back about waist high, and you can see here that my club's still almost parallel with the ground, and the bottom of my forearm should be very relaxed here. I don't want to feel tight at all, and that's for both my right and left forearm. Now from there, my hands are going to stop. I'm going to shift my weight to the left, and that's when I'm going to get some lag. So the first piece, I'm going back, I'm shifting a little weight to the right, very little lag as I'm going back. The second piece, my hands are going to get some wrist set, wrist cock, and my weight is shifting to the left. That's going to be the start of my downswing. And the third piece is all the way to a good full finish. So there's 3 motions of this. I want you to go ahead and pause and get each of those motions correctly. So if I pause, here's position number 1, weight on the inside of my right foot, very little lag. Position number 2, I shift to the left and I'm creating some lag. I'm starting my downswing, and now the forearm muscles are stretched out. And then position number 3, I'm going to release this as I'm coming through all the way to a good full finish. Go ahead and do about 100 repetitions, pausing first, then do another 100 repetitions, just making one fluid swing. So it's a half back swing and a full finish. It's going to look like that. So I'm not taking a very long backswing, but you can hear the club head speed. I'm getting a nice swoosh, a nice whip through the ball, or where the ball would be. After I've done 100 repetitions, making those nice practice swings, now I'm going to hit some shots doing this. And I'm going to hit another, 100 balls or so, half backswing, full finish, and you'll be surprised, you're actually going to get about 75% of your distance. There we go. I hit that ball pretty hard. This is a 6-iron. That's usually my 185, 190 club. That probably went about 175. So I'm getting some good speed. It's not from brute force or muscular effort. I'm not that strong of a guy, but I can get my forearms to really build energy and to release that as I'm coming through the ball. So if you can do that, work on these drills. One thing I will tell you to keep in mind is we got to make sure that we release the club. I don't want to build some lag and then hold on to this. I want to release the club just like we talk about in our straight line release in the top speed system. I have a whole series of drills that go over this, and I want that face to be releasing to allow you to get a nice little draw on there. And we're going to go over that in a lot of detail. So check out those videos. It's really going to help you guys out. So work on this drill, build a lot of speed with low energy, and you're going to play better golf. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe. That way you'll see our latest, greatest videos in the future. And also click the like button. That really helps us out, helps us to grow the channel. And tell your friends too. Every little bit helps. Now I got a great bonus for you all. To build on the lag drill we did today, I have a full swing lag drill. It talks about your #1 mistake and what we touched on a little bit in this video. That's absolutely free of charge. Just click the link that pops up in your screen here in a second or down below in the description and you'll get that full video. Plus, if you want to work on your release, I got 5 free videos from our system that you can also get free of charge when you sign up for that one. So good luck to you guys. I'll see you in the lag video and I'll see you at Top Speed Golf. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be. I want to use the full length of this club to build lag and then release lag.